Hi there, thank you for logging on. November 7. It is Thursday afternoon, about 20 to 4 when this was recorded. We've had a little bit of a hiccup. That northwest conveyor broke up somewhat over the past 12 hours, but it's reorganising itself. And now, finally, it is our turn to receive some rain. On this afternoon, showers, thunderstorms really beginning to flare up right across the northwest and the Hunter. So there's the little gap that I was talking about. That was the break up there. That gate shut down for a little bit, so that moisture feed fell apart. But we can see how well organised it has become over the past 4 to 6 hours, in fact, on this Thursday afternoon. It's got a real lovely structure to it. So that tells us that we're back on track to receive some decent rain. But it is going to be a little bit of a rough ride because we're going to see some heavy downpours, probably see some flash flooding as well. So getting into Friday, I'll just pause it there. We can see that whole system really well structured. Now what's going to occur, we'll see that big plunge of moisture come down across the northwest tonight, overnight Thursday into Friday morning. And that's when the Hunter's going to get most of its rain. And overall, that's not going to be a huge amount, I'm afraid. It is going to contract quickly to the northeast. And as we see the heat mix with it, a lot of instability, we're going to see some pretty nasty storms. So the potential for localised flash flooding, because what happens, the ground is so incredibly dry, it will not be able to absorb that moisture very quickly. So there'll be a lot of runoff. So that localised flash flooding is really going to be an issue during Friday. Then overnight into Saturday morning, it'll contract to the far northeast corner of New South Wales and southeast Queensland, and then move away really fast in time for a fine weekend. And it'll be a lovely weekend. It'll be cooler. The dust, the pollen will all be settled. Most of the bushfires should be doused as well. And then we're back into another dry run. Look at this big belt of high pressure setting up right across the mid-latitude. So this will be by far the best rain we've had all spring. And it looks like it may be the only decent rain all spring. We may get to the end of the month with virtually nothing in behind it. So make the most of it, maximise it, hang in there through the storms. They are going to be quite ferocious, with the likelihood of probably some power outages, some downed trees and power lines as well, particularly throughout northeastern New South Wales and into southeast Queensland come Saturday. But we'll check it again during Friday before the weekend.